they had just thrown the furniture. It's still uneven. Good morning.
Good Sunday morning.
We're gonna mute this. I was watching football this morning, but football is no longer on, so no need for that. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm starting a little day in my life today. It's Sunday, and I'm off from work today because it's Sunday. And I'm planning on doing a lot of apartment stuff today, so I figured I'd bring you guys along with me for that. I got some new furniture, which I'll show you in a minute, and I got some fun prints, and I need to go to the store to get stuff, and so I just figured I'd take you guys along with me as I kind of get my apartment in order today. Yesterday I put together a huge piece of IKEA furniture, which again I'll show you in a second, and it quite literally gave me a run for my money. IKEA and I now have beef. We straight up have beef because I just had the most difficult time with this piece of furniture yesterday, and I really have no words for it. I'll explain it in a little bit, but I just wanted to quickly intro this video. If you guys are new around here and you're not subscribed already, you should subscribe down below and join the fam. I make a lot of New York City content, apartment content as of lately because I'm revamping this whole place, and grad school vlogs, day in my life vlogs, weekly vlogs. So if you like stuff like that, you should stick around and subscribe down below. Join this little fam that we have going on here, and yeah, welcome back. Also, quickly before I show you guys the apartment furniture updates and the IKEA furniture and stuff like that, I wanted to thank Desenio for collaborating with me on this video. I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. I got some really exciting prints in the mail to hang up on the wall, and Desenio was kind enough to collaborate with me on that, so I'm going to talk about them a little bit later on, but I just wanted to quickly thank them for helping me out in that category. Alright, so this is the piece of IKEA furniture that I was talking about, and it looks good now, but when I tell you guys this story, you're gonna be like, are you okay? Like, what the heck happened? Let me quick give you a tour of this piece of furniture before I tell you the hell I went through to get it put together and even up into my apartment and stuff like that. So, this is the piece of furniture from IKEA. I've said that multiple times now, I don't know why I keep repeating that, but I'm gonna have a link down below. It's the Best of Collection at IKEA. And they have a bunch of different furniture pieces, but essentially, I previously had that piece of furniture over here, and it was great, and I loved it, and it matches the wall, and it looks great, but it was just not great for storage. You can see that this piece of furniture over here, it has a completely open bottom, and it just made it quite literally impossible to store anything, and it was constantly looking messy, and it just wasn't really the vibe anymore. So when I found this piece of furniture on TikTok, actually, I saw someone recommend it, I went ahead and bought it. It was out of stock for a while, so I just refreshed every day, and then once it came back into stock, I bought it, scheduled a delivery day, and I really like it. It was a pain in the butt to put together, as is all IKEA furniture, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's a little bit shorter than the other piece. Also, ignore how messy it is on the inside. I need to go buy little baskets to put stuff in. I think I'm gonna buy probably 6 baskets, 2 for each row on this side, and then I'll organize this side a little bit more, but I made it so that this side had 3 ledges, this side only has 2 because I need to be able to fit the printer and this basket. So this is what the inside looks like. You can kind of rearrange the shelves however you want. That's what I was noticing when I bought it, was that I had to put the shelves in myself so I could figure out how I wanted to put the shelves in. Quick disclaimer though, I will say, and this has nothing to do with IKEA itself, well, I mean, I guess the quality is kind of cheap, but this has to do with the delivery story, the nightmare that I'm going to tell you, but some of the pieces did come damaged, just as a forewarning. I'm trying to be just straight up with you guys, so you can see the corner here, and then there's one somewhere else, here is split, and it's just not the best look, but also it's inside the cabinet, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But it definitely is, it was only $165, $185 for this piece of furniture, so it's not like I spent $800 and it came damaged. It was fairly cheap to begin with, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we're sitting down on the floor, so I can tell you guys about my nightmare IKEA story time. And apparently I'm not the only one that has had issues with IKEA like this in the past. whatever delivery warehouse that they outsource to, that they use to deliver the furniture, is just not it. And I think that they should really reconsider who they are hiring to deliver the furniture, because it was like the worst experience. So first of all, when you buy a piece of furniture from IKEA, just as a total disclaimer, it's like $50 for the delivery fee if you can't go pick it up yourself. So it's already extremely pricey. And on top of that, if you want it delivered directly into your apartment, it is another $20 on top of the $50. And I live in a walk-up building. I live on a higher floor in my walk-up building, and I am a small human, and I know that IKEA furniture is extremely heavy. Not to mention that I literally have a fractured fibula. So I paid the $70 to have this delivered directly into my apartment yesterday, because I cannot carry it up the stairs by myself, or at least I didn't think I could carry it up the stairs by myself. And I was just willing to, at that point, splurge. That's like the one thing I've learned in New York, is you are willing to pay an absurd amount of money for convenience when you live in the city, just because certain things are a pain in the ass, just straight up. So I paid the $70 to have it delivered. One thing is that they give you like a time frame of 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., which is a very large time frame. A day before they come to your apartment, they'll shorten the time frame. So mine was 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I was like, great. I worked yesterday anyways because I was covering a shift, so I was gonna be in my apartment all day Saturday anyways, so it worked out. And then before they get to your apartment, they're supposed to call you 30 minutes before to let you know that they're on their way. And so they called me 30 minutes before to let me know that they were on their way. It was like an automated machine, and it was like, press 2 to confirm that you're gonna be there, so on and so forth. So I pressed 2 to confirm I was gonna be here. I'm waiting around. It's like 2:30. They called me and told me they were gonna be 30 minutes out. 3 o'clock rolls around, nothing. 3:15 rolls around, nothing. 3:30 rolls around, nothing. 3:45, an hour and a half after they originally called me, finally get a ring on my like intercom system. So I let the people in the building, I'm like, finally. I mean, I have to work anyway, so it's not like I would have been going anywhere, but that is kind of annoying that they were literally an hour and a half late for when they said they would be here, and I was already sitting around all day, so I was already kind of annoyed. So I buzzed in my building, I'm like, finally, this is gonna be great. Buzz in my building, and normally when people buzz in my building, it takes a little bit, like I said, I live in a walk-up building, and especially with furniture, I figured it would take maybe like a couple of minutes, 5 minutes maybe, to get up the stairs with all the furniture. So I'm like sitting around waiting to hear my doorbell ring, and just nothing. And I was like, it's really odd. So I put on my shoes and went downstairs on the off chance that they were like waiting for me to come walk them up the stairs. I go downstairs, and they had just thrown the furniture on the first floor of my building. Just completely left it. Not to mention half the shit was damaged because, excuse my language also, half this was damaged because they just had thrown it on the floor, and bags were broken and things were everywhere, and half the shelves were damaged because they just threw them on the floor. And I was pissed. I was like, are you kidding me? I paid $70 for this, and they didn't even bother to bring it up to my apartment like they were supposed to. You have one job. And I waited around for it all day, and they were already late, so I was freaking pissed off. I called the warehouse, and I was like, hi, I just had a delivery from IKEA delivered to my apartment, but you guys literally just threw it on the floor and left. And it was a customer service person, so she was like, I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. Like, let me see if I can get in contact with the delivery drivers. Can I put you on hold? And I was like, yes, thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. She puts me on hold for like 20 minutes, gets back on the call and goes, yeah, so we couldn't get a hold of the delivery drivers or anyone from that team. So I'm gonna have to call you back, and we'll have to reschedule a time for them to come back to be able to carry the pieces up into your apartment. And I literally was like, no. I waited around here all day for you guys to deliver the furniture pieces. The last thing I'm gonna do is wait around for you guys to come back again when you were already originally late. What am I supposed to do? Just wait in my apartment all day on a Saturday? Like, I had plans that night, I had things to do, I had people to see. I was not about to wait around until like 9 p.m. at night for these people to come back to carry the stuff up to my apartment like they were originally supposed to do. It's just ridiculous. I was like, no, at this point, like, I'm just gonna figure it out and do it myself, but I do want a refund on the delivery because this is absolutely ridiculous. I paid $70. Like, that is, it's not like I paid like 10, 15, 20 extra dollars. Well, I did pay 20 extra dollars, but like, not like I paid $20 in total for the delivery for them to bring it up to my apartment. I paid $70 for them to do that, which was half the price of the furniture already. So I just was expecting a certain type of service and did not get it. And I was like, at this point, I just want a refund. I'm gonna figure out how to get it myself. This is ridiculous. And she told me that I had to call the IKEA customer support to get a refund and all of that stuff, because the person I was communicating to originally was from the warehouse, the delivery service. And so I guess IKEA partners with like a vendor, a delivery vendor, to do this. I don't know. So I call IKEA customer support, I get put on hold for another 20 minutes, and then I explain the situation. And luckily enough, I'm getting the delivery portion refunded, so $70 will be coming back into my account, thankfully. But I was pissed. I was like, you guys should really reconsider who you're working with, because I know that I'm not the only person that this has happened to. Like, what the heck is happening here? I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm extremely disappointed. The boxes were so heavy too. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever carried IKEA furniture or built IKEA furniture, but one, their boxes are heavy. Two, it's a pain in the ass to build the piece already, so you already have to mentally prepare yourself to just be able to tackle the beast that is IKEA furniture. And so I was already like not in the best mood, but I got the delivery thing refunded, like getting $70 back. That's fantastic. I thought that they maybe only were gonna give me the $20 back, which was the extra amount that I paid to have it brought to my apartment, but they're giving me the full refund, so that's really nice. But I did end up having to carry all the pieces up to my apartment by myself. I was gonna wait for my boyfriend, but at that point I was just frustrated and impatient, and I wanted it in my apartment to be able to build the piece like ASAP. It's just, you know, it's just a downfall of my personality trait. When I put my mind to something and I know I want something, I want it like now. I don't want to wait. So I carried all the pieces up by myself, and they were so heavy, and I definitely should not have done that on my own. It was so freaking heavy. It was my workout for the entire week, essentially. And then I built it. And the door is kind of crooked, and half the pieces are damaged, but it is built. My memory card just filled up, so I feel like that's my sign to just stop talking about this. But yeah, my IKEA experience was less than positive. It was not good. And the fact that these drawers are uneven really is driving me a little bit up the wall, but there's nothing that I can do about it, and I'm not going to point it out to you guys, because then you're going to notice it in every video and it's going to bother you too. So we're just going to let it bother me. But that was my IKEA experience. At least I have the piece of furniture built and it looks good. I just need to decorate the top of it a little bit. Right now I only have like my Tom Ford book, the picture frame, and the wine rack that was on the other stuff. But I want to get some like other decor, just because this one is a little bit longer so I can fit more on it. So that's something that's going to come with time, but I don't want to rush spending money on that just because I don't exactly know how I want it to look yet. Plus I have other pieces of furniture coming in the mail, so I want everything to kind of look cohesive. So I'll just wait until I have those up and then those delivered to my apartment, and then I'll worry about the top of this. But yeah, that was my IKEA experience. I would just recommend that if you purchase from IKEA and you have a car to go pick it up, just go pick it up. Just schedule a day to go pick it up. Do it yourself, because their delivery service sucks. And their customer support, though, was very helpful. I will say that their customer support team, A1. Their delivery team, -1. So bad. Just awful. I have some other things that I'm going to do for my apartment today, and I'm just excited that things are finally starting to come together. Also, my chair that I've been talking about for so long now gets delivered on Wednesday finally. I scheduled a delivery service for that, so fingers crossed that that one goes well. If they don't deliver it up the stairs like they're supposed to, I actually will not be able to carry that one by myself. So I'm gonna call just to make sure that they know that they need to deliver into my apartment building, because I will not be having an IKEA 2.0 situation, or I will throw hands. We're gonna have a problem. Yeah, that's the update from my end. I had so many errands to run today, and it is pouring down rain outside. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be raining on and off for the next 3 hours or so. These are times like this is just when I really miss having a car, because if I had a car, it really wouldn't be that much of a pain to go out and run errands and stuff like that, because you can park the car and then run into the store. But when you live in New York, most people don't have a car, so you have to walk everywhere. And unfortunately, where I need to go is like the Ace Hardware store to get nails, and that is an 11-minute walk from where I live, and I just am not in the mood to get drenched. It also just looks so chilly outside, so overall that's just kind of a bummer. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that this video is in collaboration with Desenio, so I wanted to quickly talk about Desenio because part of me going to get the nails involved Desenio because they were kind enough to collaborate with me on this video to give me some prints for my apartment. My apartment walls have been bare for the last 9 months that I've lived here, and I figured it was probably time to change that. So I am really excited that I'm collaborating with Desenio on this video. They are a trendy, high quality, affordable Scandinavian print and frame brand, and I am obsessed with the prints that I received. They have so many that you can choose from their website. I was literally overwhelmed with the number of options that they were able to give me just because I didn't know what theme that I wanted to go for in my apartment, but I just sat down, cranked it out, and they had so many cute prints to choose from. They really do have something for everyone. If you're going for a beachy theme like I am above my bed, or if you're going for a European theme like I am in my living room, or even if you're going for something like a little bit trendier. I know black and white picture frames are really in, Paris is really in, Vogue is really in, like those super trendy pictures that you see. So they really do have something for everyone, for every corner of your apartment or your house. They ship to countries worldwide, including the US. Their shipping was really fast. I was actually very surprised because I got 6 prints and 5 frames, and so the fact that they came in as fast as they did, I was like very, very impressed. And the fact that they all came in one piece, they were beautiful looking. I was just so impressed with the service that I received for shipping specifically. They also really value sustainability. All of their frames and all of their prints are harvested from trees in a responsible way. I do have a discount code for you guys. You can use the code HannahGrace30 for 30% off of your order, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend jumping on and grabbing some prints if you want to spice up your apartment or spice up your living room or spice up your house or wherever you are decorating, because there are so many prints to choose from. Like I said previously, there's really something for everyone. I'm gonna have the link to Desenio in the description of this video down below. I'm also gonna have my discount code so that you guys can go and get your fun, cute prints to spice up your little apartment or your bedroom or whatever you're decorating. I'm getting ready to head out to go get these nails. This outfit kind of looks a little dumb. I'm not gonna lie, I'm wearing the hat because I don't want my hair to get wet, even though I know I need to take a shower tonight and wash it anyways. But this outfit, it's just really not it. But I'm getting ready to head out to go get the nails so that I can hang those pictures up. They've been sitting in my apartment for like a week now because I've been waiting to film this video, but I also didn't have the nails and I didn't have time to go get the nails. So I need to go get them because I really am very excited to hang these pictures up and have another portion of my little apartment revamp complete. So gonna brave the storm. I don't think it's raining right this second, so maybe if I luck out, it won't rain at all while I'm walking over there, walking back, but we'll see. There's so many to pick from. Sick. I'm back. It was a successful trip, but I did forget one thing, which is unfortunate because that one thing needs to be fixed. I forgot like the Gorilla Glue putty thing that I needed to get, but it's fine. We can take a trip to Target or something later. But I did get Chipotle. So Chipotle haul. We got some chips. We got some guac. We got a bowl. They must be like running short on supplies because they wrapped my bowl in tinfoil, which is slightly odd, but I think everything is intact. Oh yeah. Does not look appealing on camera, but it's gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna eat this, fuel up before I start to hang the pictures. Now we struggle. I'm nervous to hang these up because I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna put a hole in the wall where it's not supposed to go. I bought a stud finder. It makes that noise, but I don't know if that's a good noise or a bad noise, or if I'm even using it the right way. I don't know. I also bought a hammer, and then this came with a bunch of picture hooks, but I also bought separate picture hooks. I thought that I was just gonna be putting a nail in the wall. I didn't realize it'd be like a whole set thing, so I'm gonna have to try to figure this out. I think I'm gonna have to remeasure because I only measured where I would put the nail, not where I would put the hook. So we shall see. I'm a little nervous for this. Maybe I should watch like a YouTube video or something. I don't know. It'll be fine. Also, a side note is that this table isn't gonna be staying here. I don't even know if you can see it. This is the one I'm listing on Facebook Marketplace, but for now it's kind of convenient because I can put everything there. This isn't gonna be how it's gonna be set up.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Is that how that's supposed to go?
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Here's the final product. Honestly, I don't think that they're all super even. This bottom right one is a little bit lower than this left one, but I cannot figure out how to fix it for the life of me. I've been like messing around with it. I might have to take out the hook and redo a hole to make it fit because I think that that's literally gonna drive me up the wall. I'm like a little bit OCD when it comes to stuff like this, but it looks really good and I'm just glad that I kind of have some life on my walls now. All right, I'm gonna try to fix this. It needs to go up, I think, literally a lot further.
We'll keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down.
Now let's see. Now this one's clear. Is it still freaking low? What is happening? It's still uneven. Okay, that's a little bit better. Honestly, I think at this point it's just as good as it's gonna get. I might have to take some sticky stuff to the bottom of these picture frames to make them so they're not crooked, because them being crooked is also gonna drive me nuts. So I might have to do that, but I'm gonna test out to see if they move a lot, and then I don't like to put the sticky stuff on my wall because it like takes off the drywall when you go to move, but I feel like you can tell a little bit. It's a little bit better. It's still a little bit lower, but looks better than it was before. Yeah, they look so good. Next up is this wall, and I'm putting this massive picture on this wall, and so I really need to make sure it's even or else it's going to be super noticeable. And because of the fact that I am clearly uncoordinated with hanging this stuff up, I'm a little nervous. So I think I should start by measuring and marking things. So I'm going to do it from the center of the bed frame.
Sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down. The sky is falling down.
Guys, it looks so good. It's so simple, but I really like it. I like that it's like super simple. I just hope that it doesn't fall on me in the middle of the night. The way that I hung it up there is questionable, but I think it looks good. Proud of myself for doing this on my own. All right, made a quick Sunday trip to Trader Joe's just because I was out of essential stuff, and then it turned into a massive situation. So we're gonna do a little haul. Got flowers because I was out of them. I want to fill that vase and put it on this table once the stuff is off of it. Got 2 limes for some guac I'm gonna make this week, an onion for the guac, 3 avocados, 2 tomatoes, cream cheese. Guys, this is a life hack that I just now realized. Whipped cream cheese is so much better on bagels than regular cream cheese. It gets that fluffy texture that like you aim for, that when you go to a bagel place, you know how when they put a lot of cream cheese on your bagel, it's very like creamy and whippy. Is whippy a word? It's very creamy and whipped and thick, and I've been able to achieve that same thing with the whipped cream cheese from Trader Joe's, so life hack. Got some vegetable mix. It has, what does it have in it? Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage, so healthy. Spinach for smoothies, raspberries to snack on, garlic hummus snack pack with pretzel slims. I've never tried this, but I don't know. I'm up for trying something new. We have pumpkin bagels again, just because I've been obsessed with them. Fried rice, pumpkin pancake waffle mix, turkey breast, slices, and then mac and cheese bites. I've never tried these either, but I've heard really good things about them, so I'm really excited. Just wanted some healthy and fun things to jumpstart my week. I'm probably gonna have to do a bigger grocery haul later in the week, but I was out of a lot of stuff from this weekend and just last week in general. I haven't been grocery shopping in a minute, so needed to do a quick restock.
I'm looking up from my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet.
They are beautiful. Just got out of the shower and I'm gonna do a little self-care night because I feel like every Sunday should just be like a self-care evening. I'm gonna start off with the face mask. I've talked about this in a previous vlog, but this is like my new favorite obsession. It's the Caudalie. I think that's how you pronounce it. I definitely butcher this name every time I try, but okay, focus. It's the Caudalie face mask. It's the instant detox mask, and it is insane how well it works. It really does not only like show you all your pores, but like dries them up like it's supposed to. So I'm gonna start with this. I'll put it on and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's dry, because it is insane how well you can see your pores. I am shook every time I do it. It's gonna take a second to dry and I look crazy. I need to invest in one of those like face mask hairbands, because I feel like every time I do a face mask my hair is wet, so I don't ever put my hair up in a bun, because whenever I put my hair up in a bun when it's wet, it just does not turn out well. So I need to invest in one of those like hairbands, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna let this dry really quickly. It'll probably take like 5 minutes to fully dry, and then I'm gonna show you like what my pores look like with this on, because it's insane. Okay, now you can see it a lot better. It's insane how well it works. I linked it down below in the last video I shared it in, but I'm gonna link it down below again because this is the best mask that I've been able to find to this date, and it is insane how well it works on just my whole face. Let me just zoom out now. You definitely look a little scary when you have it on and you can't speak that well, but you're only supposed to keep it on for 10 to 15 minutes anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm going to keep this on for like 8 more minutes I think I have left, and then I'm gonna take it off and I'll show you guys like how glowy my face looks after as well. Right, here is the after. This lighting is not doing it justice because the lighting in my bathroom is low-key trash, but my face just feels so much better. And then I put on my typical lotion moisturizer after, because that's what it says to do, and my skin just feels and looks so glowy and feels so soft, and I just feel like $1,000,000 bucks. So I'm gonna have a link down below because I'm just gonna keep recommending it because it's actually that good. And I'm not like a skincare person. I've never really been really into skincare. I just use CeraVe lotion and face wash. So I feel like when I find a good skincare product that I actually trust and actually use, I just feel the need to share it because I'm not super into skincare. So when I find good skincare products that are simple and I actually trust, I feel like you guys could use the rec as well. Going to end the night with a little kombucha in a wine glass. I feel like everything just looks and tastes better when it's in a wine glass, but especially kombucha. It just makes me feel fancy. This is the vibe for the rest of the night. We have kombucha in a wine glass and the new Grey's Anatomy on that just came out on Thursday. So I'm truly thriving. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here just because I am ending my day and I just kind of want to like chill out. I also have to take a quiz for school later, so gonna finish up the Grey's Anatomy episode, enjoy my kombucha, and then wrap things up for the night. I want to say a second thank you to Desenio for sponsoring today's video. Like I mentioned earlier, you guys should check out the link in my description of this video. Also, you can use my discount code for 30% off, so it's all gonna be there for you guys to access easily. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch